Project ReUPS. Government figures indicate that around 10% of people take recreational drugs. The 2 points to take from that are: 1. People enjoy the effects of narcotics, and 2. Government drug policies need to change. Unrestricted legalization would have disastrous consequences, but meeting halfway has global benefits. First, we'll watch an animated example of how this would work, then we'll look at the effects on society. This is John. John has just turned 21 and is now eligible to apply for a ReUPS license. This would allow him to visit the government-owned facilities where he can consume recreational narcotics, either alone or with friends who also have a license. John decides to apply for a cocaine license. The first thing he must do is book and pay for a health check. This is so that a medical professional can assess John and provide safe dosage information. He must also complete a test to show that he understands the effects and risks of cocaine. John passes the health check, scores full marks on the test and receives his license in the post. He and his friends use the designated website to book a room at their nearest facility, based on their group size and their requirements for the visit. The day has finally arrived. John and his friends provide their license cards and method of payment before signing the facility visitation agreement and being shown to their room. Once in their room, they can order food and non-alcoholic drinks. There is a privacy booth for consuming the cocaine. A medical professional supervises during this time to ensure that the person in the booth is okay, but also to prevent them from storing the cocaine for later use. John and his friends have a great time. After their final dose, they remain in the facility for the recommended amount of time required for the effects to sufficiently wear off. Before leaving, they are given their payment receipt and advised the earliest date they may book a room again. They can then sign out and use the nearby taxi service to safely travel home. As we have just seen, the proposed system would legalize the consumption of psychoactive substances at designated government-owned facilities, subject to the consumer obtaining a license beforehand. This example was concerned with cocaine only, and due to the vast differences in narcotic effects over the wide range of substances available, a specific set of rules to be observed and procedures to be followed would be created for each of the substances provided at the different facilities. Future developments for additions such as public rooms, similar to a nightclub setting, would likely undergo trial periods, with decisions being made based on their success. Having established an understanding of the concept of the ReUPS system, we can review the impact on society. As cocaine was the substance shown in the animation, we'll continue with this example. Acquiring cocaine from South American countries such as Colombia, Peru and Bolivia would be a logical choice. Having endured so many years of the illegal cocaine trade's destructive nature, giving them a way out of an otherwise never-ending cycle would be a relief to say the least. Daily life for the average person would become much safer, the economy would greatly benefit and relations with countries implementing the ReUPS system would strengthen, particularly with those taking the initiative. Coca plant farmers and manufacturing laboratories would benefit with the introduction of a fair trade policy. It is also worth noting the improved ability to monitor any illegal coca farm operations still being carried out. The impact within the UK would also be positive. By reaching a fair compromise between prohibition and unrestricted legalization, the government would be appeasing a percentage of the population which clearly disagrees with the current policies, without causing any damage to society in the process. Offering a safe environment to consume high-purity products in recommended dosage quantities is obviously much less of a risk to people's health than the current alternative. Also, limiting the dosage quantities and having a minimum interval period before people can consume a given substance again takes the possibility of addiction out of the equation. The reduced expenditure on drug-related crime, along with the income generated by the facilities, would improve government finances at a time when it is much needed. Sounds great, what next? The government serves the public and must review any issues which gain enough support. All we need to do is get enough people to sign a petition. There's a link in the description and on the screen. If you sign the petition and share the video so other people can do the same, It takes us one step closer to making a change for the better. Thanks for watching.